Now, you know that term gaslighting, chums? Do you know it? It's a modern day term, isn't it? I had to look it up. I got no idea. This is the beauty of our channel, I can be honest with you. Yeah, I know it's all of these things, isn't it? What's that other one? Ooh, there's another terminology, ghosting. Is that where you stop speaking to somebody? I don't know about you, but in my day, you just stopped speaking to them, didn't you? Why does it always have to have a phrase, gaslighting? What does that mean? Well, apparently, oh yes, the Princess Royal, Her Royal Highness Princess Anne, and of course, her elder brother, His Majesty the King, King Charles, well, they're doing a bit of gaslighting, and it's not coming out well, as ever. Let me explain. Morning, good to see you, and welcome one and all on these beautiful, tranquil waters. Well, not for long, in fact, as you can imagine. There's always something causing a ripple, isn't there? And that's the beauty, many people suspect, of with our wonderful British monarchy. Wherever you turn, it is, some people might suggest. Particularly, I often wonder this, chums, let me know, if it's a bit like a soap opera to you in other parts of the world. You know, the sort of thing. You come away and think, really? Is this going on? And then you read about it. I mean, recently we welcomed the Australian Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, over to Windsor. He came, in fact, on Friday. And apparently there was going to be all sorts of protests and everything. Nothing happened. No. You know what I mean? This is the media, how they make something big, and it wasn't there, you know. Looked to me like they got on quite well, you know, but you could say maybe, of course, there's something in alignment there, because as we know, we haven't had a wave, have we? Nice to see you, sorry. As we know, His Majesty the King is big on climate change, as is, of course, His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, Prince William. Now, I've been very honest about it, in my opinion. I think we were a lot more green when we were younger. You know, when you think about washing your own milk bottles out, putting them out every day, you bought dirty sort of potatoes, didn't you, from the greengrocers? You washed them, you washed all your own fruit, got rid of the stalks. Nobody questioned anything. It was far more economical. And remember, we had everything in brown bags with no branding on. Nobody was selling you anything or asking you to scan or anything like that. Now you feel like you're going through an episode of Star Trek every 2 minutes, don't you? Have you scanned? No, it's just the way I'm stood. And this is the thing, you know, you think, goodness, does it always have to be like this? Now, behind the scenes, you can imagine that the Princess Royal, and as I said, I love her. I think she's terrific. Wouldn't want to cross her, met her, worked with her. Lovely, lovely, lovely lady. But she is on the warpath alongside her husband. That's right, Sir Tim Lawrence. Now, the problem is, I mentioned this a few weeks ago, this is because the gaslights made, these wonderful boys and girls that look after the gasketeers, as they're called, in and around London, of some of the most historic gaslights. Well, the ones around St. James's Palace, apparently His Majesty the King wouldn't mind converting to LED bulbs. Up in arms. And the thing is, it is part of an historical site. Now, Sir Tim has basically waded in alongside the Princess Royal. You can imagine, I bet Charles is literally quaking, don't you, in the background. And the problem that you've got is, clearly, if they change them, well, what Tim's saying is that you're messing with history. They were not like that. It's still a nice thing, and you might want to save the planet. We get all of that. But does it really matter? When you consider the consumption of carrier bags that we're throwing away on a daily basis, you know the sort of thing he's saying. I totally side with the Princess Royal and Sir Tim. Yes, on this one, I'm sorry, sir, but I do, right? I think he's absolutely correct that it wouldn't matter saving a few light bulbs here and there as to whether that's absolutely going to change the planet. So many people, as you know, I live in London, and when you go around London, and you see people looking up at these in the autumnal nights and saying, are they real? Are they really gaslights? And you say, yes, they've been here for over 150 years. It wouldn't have the same effusive effect, would it? If you said, actually, no, they're LED bulbs, you can get them from Woolies, but don't worry. Of course, you know, the battle goes on. As ever, it's all about money. But I'd love to know, whose side are you taking on this royal battle? Would it be the Princess Royal and Sir Tim, or would it be His Majesty the King? Do you think he's right in wanting to preserve the planet over a few bulbs outside St. James's Palace in what is an historical area that gets a lot of people looking up? And that's not a bad thing, is it? Neil Sean in the very heart of the United Kingdom.